On this week's edition, we're going to tell you about the great trails network at Motts Run Reservoir and the growing trails network throughout the city of Fredericksburg. So today I'm with Rob Maple, who is the president of the Fredericksburg Trails Alliance, otherwise known as FredTrails, and we're at Motts Run Reservoir. And you may know Motts Run Reservoir for all kinds of great activities, including boating and fishing and just passive recreation. But one of the highlights of this beautiful place is the Trails Network. And so we asked Rob to first of all tell us a little bit about FredTrails and then get into what we have here at Motts Run. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks Bill, thanks for having us. Yeah. I guess first thing I'll say is, this is a 100% volunteer organization. So myself, all the board members, all the people that come out here and sweat, everybody's a volunteer. We come out here because we have a passion to do this for ourselves, of course, but more importantly for the community. So it all originated from that passion to want to build more trail for the community and ultimately looking to connect downtown Fredericksburg to this great resource.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about the trail network that you've created here at Motts Run Reservoir, off of River Road here.
Yeah, thanks, Bill. Yeah, absolutely. The first few miles of this trail was built back in 2017, and since then we've added almost 8 miles of trail that circumvents the entire reservoir. Truly exciting to be able to actually get all the way around this 860-acre, really nice canvas of outdoor things to do.
So this trail is geared toward both mountain bikers and hikers, is that right?
Absolutely. So these are all multi-use trails. Our goal is to always build trails that bike riders can use. Bike riders have more of a requirement of actually needing specific things done in order so they can safely ride. But ultimately, it's for everybody, for every pedestrian, hikers, runners, walkers, and of course bikers. So yeah, that is the goal.
Yeah. And FredTrails maintains and creates other trails in the city. Talk a little bit about some of the other trails that you all spend a lot of time working on.
Yeah, absolutely. So FredTrails has an MOU with the city of Fredericksburg, a memorandum of understanding that is signed by the city of Fredericksburg and the Friends of the Rappahannock. And through that, our goal and mission is to expand and enhance the natural surface trails within Fredericksburg, and that includes the quarry trails over behind Celebrate Virginia, and of course here at Motts.
And at some point, our goal is to connect the quarry trails to Motts, as well as connect all the way over to Dixon Park, right? So just talk a little bit about some of the efforts behind the scenes going on to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. The goal is to connect downtown Dixon Park to Motts Run, and we hope that one day walkers, hikers, strollers, bikers, and so forth will be able to safely navigate from downtown Fredericksburg all the way to here to Motts. With that, we do have a few projects in place. One is working with the county of Spotsylvania to work on a piece of parcel that's just up the road here below the dam that is owned by Spots. We are working actively with them and through the city on that. Additionally, we're working through the city with VDOT to have a safe river road crossing, which really is a primary safety thing that we need to have in place in order to make that connection, truly come true.
As far as skill levels required, do you need to be how skilled of a bicyclist or how fit of a hiker do you need to be able to do this?
Well, we are in Fredericksburg, Virginia. It is not known for the mountains, of course. However, given the topography of this area, with especially riverside access, you go from 20 feet above sea level up to 180 in minutes. So you do have some up and downs that you have to deal with from a cardiovascular perspective. It can work you. As far as the skill level of the trails, we build these things with in the intent of green trails being more easy, and we also try to add features in there for the more advanced riders. And of course, hikers and runners and so forth can also use those same features to increase their difficulty level while they're using the trail.
Yeah. The full trail is 9 miles, but you have around the entire reservoir, but you have a number of shorter trails out here as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's something for everyone.
It is. There's something for everyone. We do have a beginner trail that we would call a beginner trail, and we have something for everyone else.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about how to get more information about both Motts Run Reservoir and your organization, FredTrails.
Yeah, you can visit us on www.fredtrails.org or our social media, Facebook and or Instagram, where you can find events and images of the things we're doing out on the trails.
And again, totally volunteer, nonprofit, grant-funded, donation-funded organization, no taxpayer dollars at all.
Yep, that is 100% truth. We have to thank the great businesses in the area, all the local donors that come forth with their hard-earned money to put towards this resource that really is great for all of us to enjoy, for not just us, but our kids and their kids. So we want to thank a lot of great businesses out there, such as Trek, Fredericksburg, Old Town Bicycles, and several grants through the Community Foundation that really have gotten us to where we are. So thanks to them and thanks to all the volunteers.
Great. Well, Rob, thank you to you and to the rest of the FredTrails folks for everything you've done to enhance our city. It's a wonderful experience coming out here and enjoying the trails and enjoying the reservoir, and same thing with the quarry trails. And we look forward to that ultimate Dixon to Motts connection. Thank you for everything you're doing to make that happen.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for having us.
Okay. All right. So that'll do it for this week's edition. We appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Fred Focus newsletter, and we'll keep you up to date on all the great things happening in the city of Fredericksburg. See you next week.